You're listening to the Betoota Advocate's weekly news wrap on Desert Rock FM 96.5.
Hello and welcome to the weekly Betoota News Bulletin. My name's Bruce Hitchcock, and joining me in the booth today to run through all of the biggest stories from the Betoota Advocate this week is Wendell Hussey.
Back for another week, and it's a pleasure to be here as always, Bruce, on what is a lovely day up here in the Channel Country.
The days are particularly good around this time of year in the Simpson Desert. So, getting the ball rolling this week, the nation's night watchman Prime Minister has put his humorous side on full display.
Indeed, he has. Scott Morrison and his team of media advisors pulled off a clever little prank this week for April Fool's Day. The Prime Minister fronted the media on Monday morning on April the 1st and announced that he would stop torturing children in offshore detention centres as part of Operation Sovereign Borders, effective immediately. With the press scrum understandably shocked, and for the first time in recent history, political reporters left speechless, Morrison then burst into laughter. "Not," he shouted before saying, "I got you guys so good. You should have seen your faces. April Fools. Ha 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 ha." Morrison then left before anyone could ask him about what happened in the Engadine Maccas in 1997 after the Super League Grand Final.
And the April Fool's jokes didn't stop there, with plenty of corporate marketing teams showing off their playful sides with some very fucking lame April 1st press releases and social media posts. We sat down with the 20-person team behind all media and social messaging for the Betoota-based travel agency Diamantine Air this week to talk about the one day of year they get to have a bit of fun. This year, the prank was based around a fake flight special offering return flights to Amsterdam for $420. The joke, which appears to be quite layered, resulted in a lot of press, with 2 articles in popular youth-oriented pop culture newspapers, and a lot of baby boomers sharing the promotional post on Facebook. "Oh my god, they're actually buying it," said one of the creatives. The sentiment was echoed around the stand-up hot desk office, before they told the Advocate they were heading off for a long lunch to celebrate the post's success.
In some news now that isn't April the 1st related, Bill Shorten, the nation's next Stephen Bradbury, has confirmed this week that he's joining the cult fitness franchise F45 in an attempt to develop a vaguely memorable personality trait. The move comes after Shorten admitted that he didn't want to Michael Daly this federal election, so he decided to join the group fitness franchise, which has for many years been seen as a perfectly good replacement for a personality and or a social life for the thousands of office workers who take part in their programs. Shorten also told The Advocate this week that he's been getting into his Joe Rogan podcast and has been thinking about doing a shoey for the kids at some point before the big day.
Patrick Martin, one of our valued readers, commented on the story saying Bill's informed him that he also loves travel, good food and good people. Back home in our desert town of Betoota now, and a local Bunnings store has confirmed this week that they've conceded to teenagers and will begin selling garden hose by the centimetre. Bunnings CEO Michael Schneider claims this is an exciting time in the company's history, and he can't wait to start giving back to the free-spirited community. He said to us,
"After conducting an in-depth analysis about the local area, we know that this will suit the demands of local teenagers and their mothers who are tired of having their hosepipe shortened every Friday and Saturday night."
And in sporting news this week, after Eddie Maguire's comments about a double amputee last weekend, it's been confirmed that he is, in fact, a pretty good authority on being a tosser. This comes as Eddie Maguire stood himself down from scheduled TV commitments in the wake of comments he made about a Sydney Swans ambassador. He took the cheap shot at the journalist, who lost both her legs in a plane crash after she struggled with a coin toss at the beginning of the Swans' first home game of the season. This marks the 1,000th time Maguire has been forced into a brief hiatus from the media for being a fuckwit, but no doubt he will be back soon with some sort of well-thought-out comments about Aboriginal people, or women, or possibly even disabled people again.
His comments have left the non-AFL states around the country wondering how fucking grim things must be in footy commentary for the bloke who hosts Who Wants to Be a Millionaire to still be getting a start. Anyway, that's it for the News Bulletin this week. Thanks for listening. Be sure to subscribe to the podcast in order to get your weekly fix of real, unfiltered, and unwavering regional news. Until next week, I'm Bruce Hitchcock.
And I'm Wendell Hussey.